interesting developments today. Thank you very much. Thanks, Ankit, for joining us. My guest this evening, thank you for your patience. We thought it was important to go to our reporters and see what exactly is happening because many people will say this is still a developing story. Balachandra Shirshat is a BJP spokesperson joining us on the broadcast. Thank you very much. Clyde is the NCP spokesperson. You've just heard him on the show as well. He'll be joining us on the broadcast as well. Mr. Krishna Hegde from the Shiva Sena, thank you very much. Tehseen Poonawala, good to have you on the show. He's in the studio with us. And Vaibhav Purandare is a friend of Mirror Now, senior editor at TOI, joining us as well. Vaibhav, I think as someone who looks at Maharashtra's politics as closely as you do, I think I should start with you. The one question that everyone wants answered right now is, by the end of the day, by the end of Sunday, who is controlling the NCP? Is it actually Ajit Pawar, because he's saying, at least claiming that he has 40 NCP MLAs, or does it continue to be Sharad Pawar?
Are you asking me?
Yes, Vaibhav, that question was for you.
Okay, sorry. At the moment, it does look like Ajit Pawar is in control of a majority of the party's legislators and also the party's functionaries. It's very clear that many NCP heavyweights have gone with him. Interestingly, Praful Patel, who just the other day was anointed as the party's working president by Sharad Pawar, has also gone with Ajit Pawar. Chhagan Bhujbal is there. And so are people like Dilip Walse Patil, Sunil Tatkare, and others who have been very close aides of Sharad Pawar now for decades. So this is a massive blow to Sharad Pawar. At the moment, he's definitely on the defensive, on the back foot. He's suffered a major blow here, and Ajit definitely seems to have had the upper hand. A lot depends on how many legislators eventually join Ajit. My feeling is that this number might increase now from say 30, 35 to 40. The big challenge for Sharad Pawar is to stage some sort of fight back. The question is, how is he going to stage that fight back? Because with due respect for his vast experience, age is not on his side. Age is on Ajit Pawar's side. Ajit Pawar is vastly popular with the party's MLAs and with the party's functionaries. He's a hands-on leader. He gets constituency level work done of the NCP legislators and of the party functionaries. And he has a very good hold on the state administration, something that he has proven over and over again. Of course, he has been a controversial leader in the sense that his name cropped up in the irrigation scandal and some other scandals as well. He has been known to make controversial remarks in the past. But if there is a mass leader with age on his side within the NCP, it is Ajit Pawar. And I think he has the upper hand at the moment.
Okay, do you think Ajit Pawar right now has the upper hand? He's claiming the support of 40 MLAs. Even if he doesn't have 40 right now, there's a good chance, Vaibhav, you're telling us, that the number of people on his side will increase, given that the chips seem to be down, at least for the moment, as far as Mr. Sharad Pawar is concerned. Is the battle lost, Tehseen, for Mr. Sharad Pawar? And do you think this is just a succession battle gone wrong, or is there anything beyond that as well?
Yeah, thank you so much for having me on the show. And I come from Pune, which is the bastion of the Pawars, partly because of the Congress. I don't know why the Congress always conceded space to the Pawars. And I know the Pawars inside out, perhaps on this panel as much as Vaibhav knows them. And I've seen them inside out. So this is not the first time Ajit Pawar has done this. In 2008, and Vaibhav will bear with me, Ajit Pawar did in Pune something called the Pune pattern, where despite the NCP and the Congress being in an alliance in the city, in the state, and in the center, Congress was in UPA and so was in NCP, he formed an alliance with Shiv Sena and BJP to keep the Congress out of power of the Pune Municipal Corporation, the second richest corporation in Maharashtra after Mumbai Municipal Corporation. So I never understand how Ajit Pawar always backstabs Sharad Pawar sahab. Sharad Pawar sahab never knows Ajit Pawar backstabbing him. Then he comes back home, kabhi khushi, kabhi gum, everyone ghar wapsi ho jati, everyone is happy. Again he backstabs, again he comes back. So I have seen this number of times. It's only Delhi media now seeing this. I have seen this from 2008. In 2009, when the UPA elections were on, when the thing, I know how Ajit Pawar worked against the alliance. Now, it's a long story how it won. The winning margin of Congress candidate was only 25,000. It would have been 1 lakh had NCP supported. So this I've seen before. But let's come to the issues at hand. So I don't trust Ajit Pawar and Sharad Pawar one bit at all. You tell me, Praful Patel today sitting there. It's like akin to, can you imagine Amit Shah ji leaving Narendra Modi ji? I mean, this is impossible to think that Mr. Pawar doesn't know it. Even now, I'm astounded. Jitendra Awad is LOP. How did he become LOP? LOP now should be Congress. Single largest party. And I spoke to Nana Patole. He should be LOP. Why should Jitendra Awad become LOP? Who's Jitendra Awad? With respect to NCP, why should they have LOP? LOP should be Congress's. How can they get LOP? Now you go back to when this MVA alliance was on. Weber will again bear with me. The speaker, Nana Patole, resigned as speaker. He became Congress Pradesh President and the new speaker had to be appointed. Everything was done. A 3-day special session was called for the speaker to be appointed, to meet the governor. What happens? Who was the one who objected to the speaker? Ajit Pawar. What happens? The speaker is not appointed. Now, when this government fell, the MVA government, please recollect, Shreya, there was no speaker, which should have been Congress. The deputy speaker was sitting there. Who was he? Very conveniently NCP. Who was the home minister when these MLAs and ministers went from Maharashtra to Gujarat, and the home minister does not know 15 MLAs and ministers are going with a convoy of Maharashtra police? Dilip Valse Patil, where is he? He's sitting there. Who was the first person who gave a clean chit that no, BJP did not break Eknath Shinde? Ajit Pawar. So I have seen this from Pune. I always would tell my friends, and I say this openly, that if I were to contest Pune, my enemy is not BJP. Ajit Pawar will try to defeat me. I always tell people this. So Ajit Pawar, I have known him inside out, these people. And quite frankly, I still believe as a political analyst, nothing happens in the NCP without Mr. Pawar. This is Mr. Pawar with him. They just don't want to lose certain votes, which Mr. Pawar believes that apart from the Congress he gets. Therefore, it is this game. Otherwise,
telling me that Sharad Pawar was completely aware of what is going to happen today? Is that what you're saying?
I am telling you 2008. I am telling you, if when you as Shreya as an anchor saw that Mr. Pawar, Ajit Pawar went and took the swearing in at 4 a.m. Then again last time there was supposed to be a coup which was stalled. Now the fourth time. How does somebody keep doing a coup, keep coming back, then doing a coup, keep coming back and nobody is aware of this? I mean, I've seen this time and again with this, and this is honestly like the Karnataka situation with Deve Gowda ji and Kumaraswamy ji. Good cop, that's my experience as a political analyst. So I would always say, if I fight in Pune, BJP can't defeat me. It's Ajit Pawar who will, despite if I fight on a Congress ticket, I won't fight, it's a hypothetical, he will work against me. And I've seen this happening. I've seen this happening all my life.
So you're saying जो NCP को हुआ वो उनका कर्म है.
My advice as a political analyst to Congress is, you're the single largest opposition party. The Congress was born in the state of Maharashtra, Pune, and then Bombay. Then Bombay. The first session was to help in Pune, then Bombay. Reclaim your spot. Stop giving space to these people. The point is now Congress should be the senior most opposition. That's my point.
Balachandra Sheshat, you're the BJP spokesperson on the show. You're representing the BJP, and the BJP has come in for some heavy firing from the opposition, and not just Rajasthan's chief minister. Essentially, आप पे आरोप हर बार यही लगता है. जब शिवसेना में गड़बड़ हुई और स्प्लिट हुआ, तो भी आरोप बीजेपी पे लगा था, और अभी जब एनसीपी में गड़बड़ हो रही है और स्प्लिट हो रहा है, तो भी आरोप आप पे लग रहा है कि आपके पास एक बहुत बड़ी वॉशिंग मशीन है. आप जितने नेता जिनके हाथ साफ नहीं है, उनको फोन करके बोलते हैं हमारी तरफ आ जाओ, नहीं तो जेल जाना पड़ेगा. जैसे ही लोग आपकी तरफ आते हैं, वो वॉशिंग मशीन में जाते हैं और बिल्कुल साफ सुथरे होकर निकलते हैं. Essentially, the charge against you is that you blackmail leaders into joining your camp as and when required.
I think today NCP 40 plus MLAs are joining the government. Now, if 40 plus MLAs are there charges against all 40 plus? Charges are against 4, 5, 6 people. And then if they are joining, why other 34 are joining? The question is, all are fed up with the policy and working style of Sharad Pawar and Supriya Sule. They believe in leadership of Ajit Pawar. They have not joined BJP. They have joined Ajit Pawar, and Ajit Pawar has taken decision to join the government, and people are, for these leaders, 40 plus MLAs are with him. Now whole NCP is with the government. Shinde Fadnavis Sarkar is now Shinde Fadnavis Ajit Pawar Sarkar. Now this is Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. It's not because of ED. They should check what is left out. Left out is Jitendra Awad, who is only person left out declared as leader of opposition. And as Mr. Poonawalla rightly said, how he can be when there is no majority? It has to be Congress LOP. And at the same time, he is the chief whip. First time in the history of Maharashtra, leader of opposition and chief whip is the same person because there is nobody left out. This is the tragedy of Sharad Pawar. Now, whole NCP, complete NCP, as it was told earlier also, Shiva Sena. Kiski Shiva Sena?
Mr. Balachandra, Mr. Balachandra, please explain this to me. Mr. Balachandra, please help me understand this. A few days ago, the Prime Minister of this country, who Mr. Ajit Pawar is praising today and saying he's the only one who can do Vikas, just a few days ago, the Prime Minister of this country said that the NCP is the most corrupt party in this country. Now, you want the most corrupt parties, most corrupt MLAs on your side. ये क्या है? Hypocrisy है ये तो.
See, as a party, National Corruption Party is left behind. Sharad Pawar is not with us. Whole party is not with us. The good chunk, Ajit Pawar is with us.
Achha.
And secondly, whatever are the charges made by ED, whatever are the
But Ajit Pawar has cases against him.
All the charges are as it is.
But he has charges against him.
No,
but he has charges against him. Mr. Praful Patel has charges against him. Mr. Chhagan Bhujbal, my God, he has spent 2 years in jail, has charges against him.
No.
Are you telling me that ED and CBI probes will continue now that they have joined the BJP? Because that's not how things work.
No clean sheet will be given. The agencies will continue their probe, and whatever is the outcome of the probe, that punishment or whatever will be done. So this is not a clean sheet. There is no laundry, power laundry in BJP. And they have not joined BJP. They are a separate party. They have joined alliance government.
Okay.
I have a dedication to BJP, especially Balchandra ji. It's a song. Washing powder BJP, washing powder BJP, दूध सी सफेदी बीजेपी से आए, ईडी के सारे दाग भी धुल जाए, करप्शन और सभी करप्ट के पसंद भाजपा, washing powder BJP, washing powder BJP. This is the new song for BJP. You should use it as an anthem.
You are representing Congress or you are political analyst? That first clarify. Because I have seen you as Congress.
Political analyst was against BJP.
No, you have been removed as Congress.
I am India's pravakta. I am India's pravakta.
India pravakta, no more Congress
Good to see you. Good evening. Good to see you.
India's pravakta.
अच्छा बालचंद्र जी, let the NCP spokesperson come in. आज सबसे बड़ा धक्का NCP को लगा हुआ है. Hi Clyde, I can hear you. Good evening. I know you're doing this from the NCP headquarters, so audio will be a little problematic. I understand that, but NCP, almost everyone on the panel agrees that Mr. Sharad Pawar should have seen this coming. Yes, you can. Go ahead.
NCP.
No, I'll tell you something. You know, this whole talk about. Can I talk, Shreya? Or are people afraid that I will speak, so they don't want me to talk? Okay, so first of all, I wish I knew
Slide, go ahead.
was
Today,
going to sing a song. I would have carried my guitar and accompanied him.
Today is hardly the day you'd want to sing, yeah, Clyde? Today has been a bad day for the party. In fact, Mr. Ajit Pawar is claiming that the party is with him.
No.
That only Clyde Castro and Jitendra Awad and Sharad Pawar and Supriya Sule are left in the party and no one else.
Let them claim, let them claim. See, the point here is he can claim what he wants to claim. And there's nothing about being sad or happy. You know, fighters don't give up, sportsmen don't give up. They ran away. We didn't run away from anywhere. And the point about talk, you know, just a few days ago, Honorable Prime Minister of India was talking about how corrupt the NCP was. And that time the same people were in NCP. Ajit Pawar ji and everybody was in the NCP. And overnight, lo and behold, they support the government in Maharashtra and they come out clean. So like Tehsin said, washing powder Bhajpa. And you know, a few days back, some BJP MLA also said the washing machine comes from Gujarat. So I guess this is this washing machine that they have somewhere that they're cleaning. Let them do what they want to do. But we are not going to give up. Let me make it very clear to you, Shreya. And you can read my lips while I say that Ajit Dada can claim whatever he wants to claim. But the Nationalist Congress Party, the symbol of the Nationalist Congress Party is with Mr. Sharad Pawar. We are with Mr. Sharad Pawar, and people can say what they want to say. Even earlier, a year ago, before that, they kept saying that, you know, the Eknath Shinde group was full of corrupt people. Kirit Somaiya went to town about trying to expose. Then they joined the BJP, formed the government. You know, overnight again they were washed clean. Same thing happens with the group of people that have joined today. They've all been accused of corruption, and now they feel that they're all clean. Fair enough. You know, somebody just said that no clean sheet has been given. I mean, ideally, just a while ago, a few months ago, they would have not touched us with the barge pole. And now they don't mind saying that, oh, the clean sheet is also. This is, you know, the lust for power. But let me tell you one thing very clearly. Today you say, you know, why it's a day you shouldn't be playing the guitar. In fact, today I want to feel very sorry for the BJP. I want to sympathize with the people in the BJP because 9 ministers that could have been from the BJP camp or the Shinde camp, they are sitting at home today twiddling their thumbs saying that, oh, we could have been ministers but somebody else has snatched it away from us. So the thing is, you know, they were all waiting to be ministers. You know, some time ago, Chandrakant Patil said, with a heavy heart, with a stone on my heart, we let Eknath Shinde become the chief minister and Devendra Fadnavis the deputy chief minister. Today, a lot of those people in the BJP elected representative would be sitting at home today with a stone on their heart, heavy-hearted. They're saying that, oh, I think I would have been a minister, but it has been snatched away from us. So today, I sympathize with the BJP leaders who were wishing to be ministers.
You know, Clyde, here's what I'll say. You can blame the BJP and its washing machine and Operation Lotus all that you want to. But fact is, there was a problem in your own home, just like there was a problem within the Shiva Sena as well. You had a guy, you know, who was wielding power, who was a habitual backstabber. What else did you expect? Many people say that the entire drama of Sharad Pawar's resignation some time ago was to stall Ajit Pawar crossing over to the so-called dark side. He had simply bought himself time, knowing fully well कि ये होने वाला. You knew this was coming.
So, Shreya, let me tell you one thing, okay? Ajit Dada is not a small child. He's not a child who's throwing a tantrum and you give him a chocolate and you say, okay, now I've given you a chocolate. He's a grown-up man. How can he stop a grown-up man? Time up. A lot of people will leave BJP now. There are people who are already giving feelers from BJP, those who are upset saying that, oh, we would have been ministers. They are upset. They will probably leave and go somewhere else. So where do you tie a grown-up man, give them a chocolate, yellow lollipop or baith jao ghar pe? There's so many things that have happened in the past also with the BJP, with the Eknath Shinde camp. So these kind of rhetoric, you can keep saying, you know, this guy said something. But the fact is, what is right in front of us, we are seeing it. What is right in front of us is what Ajit Dada and the group of people have betrayed us. Fair enough, they've betrayed, but they're not small children that you give a lollipop or a chocolate and say, come and stay back, don't go dear. You don't do that. They've gone. Does not matter. Sometimes it's good. You know, some things have been cleaned up. We'll keep fighting. We'll come back. But let me tell you one more thing. All those BJP leaders who were anticipating and wishing that they're going to be ministers, they are the ones who are going to be spelling trouble for the BJP. All those people in the Shinde camp who were thinking that they will be ministers and today have not got their ministership, they will be brewing trouble in the Eknath Shinde camp. A lot of people, their supporters. I'll tell you, Bachchu Kadu, who's a leader here, had famously said that Mukhyamantri tar Prahar cha hona. Prahar is his party. The CM will be from Prahar. Today he's complaining. So slowly, all these allies who gave up everything and joined them and now realize that, you know, somebody from outside is coming and taking away our bread and butter, is going to give them trouble. So wait, let time tell. Time will tell. But we are sticking together with Mr. Pawar. Sharad
Okay.
Pawar Saab is here. We'll fight this out. Ups and downs come from everybody. Remember, BJP had only 2 members of parliaments at one time. Look where they are today. But that day will come when BJP will go down again. Wait and watch.
Okay, but it seems to me that there is a realization that has dawned at the NCP headquarters where you are, that Ajit Pawar has actually managed to walk away with a majority of your MLAs. Because that is what it's sounding like. Vaibhav here is telling us we don't know if it's 40 or not. It's certainly 19. We're 100% sure of that. But the figure will increase as the days go by. Krishna Hegde, give me a minute. Can I just get in Krishna Hegde? He's from the Shiv Sena Shinde camp. Mr. Hegde, thank you very much. Good evening. Good to have you on the show as well. My question to you is simple. You know, the BJP's brazenness, Tehseen and I were just talking about this before the show started, that the BJP's brazenness has to be appreciated. You can call it besharmi, you can call it whatever you will, but they have that killer instinct and that will to fight. I'll give it to them. But Mr. Hegde, politics is also often about perception. And what is the Maharashtra government looking like right now? It is looking like a government of defectors. जो डिफेक्टर्स शिवसेना से आए, जो डिफेक्टर्स अब एनसीपी से आ रहे हैं.
Yeah, first you have to give me 5 minutes because I've heard all the people and you have not given me a chance to speak for long. So first let me tell you, the perception about this government is it is a government which works and it's a ministry which works. It is not like the Mahavikas or Mahavasuli Agadi, which was sitting at home, working from home and doing nothing from home. So that was a time when 2 of their ministers were in jail and Sanjay Raut himself is on bail. So this is a government which works and everyone is extremely certain that this is the government which will bring in welfare for the people of Maharashtra. Secondly, I will tell you about the NCP spokesperson, Clyde, who's just, instead of introspecting, these people are just blaming the others. Look at what happened, and you rightly said, look at what happened in your own home. It is a question of like the old saying, Mungeri Lal ke Haseen Sapne. They keep dreaming and dreaming and dreaming, and then they see that the floor has gone from below their feet. Even the Shiv Sena spokesperson who was there earlier in your program was saying that, earlier for last 1 year, I've been hearing the Shiv Sena spokesperson say, they have gone to Guwahati, they will not have the numbers. They went to Surat, they will not have the numbers. When they went to Guwahati, they will not come back alive. They have come back, but they won't pass Worli. After that, they said the government will fall in 15 days. They don't have numbers. And 3 months, now we are celebrating 1 year of this successful tenure of the government with Eknath Shindeji and Devendra Fadnavis. And now, just on the the first year, Ajit Dada Pawar has joined. Now, instead of looking back and introspecting, and now I heard the Shiv Sena spokesperson saying that this government is going to fall and Eknath Shinde is going to lose his chief ministership because he's going to be disqualified. What fool's paradise are you living in? The election commission has given us the symbol of bow and arrow and also the name of the party, and the Honorable Supreme Court has put this matter back to the speaker. The speaker will decide. So let the speaker decide what are you talking about? And you can't keep your flock together and you are blaming all the others. Now, I think they are depressed. They are, I think, devastated. And then today we have over 206 MLAs with us in the house and a few more independents supporting us. And these people are not even in the figure of 80. And our objective is to see that Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji comes back as Prime Minister in 2024 and we win the Lok Sabha elections and the Vidhan Sabha elections with a thumping majority. A thumping majority. And this government will be here and this combination will be here to stay for the next 20 to 25 years. Mark my words. And whoever else is there at
I will find it, Mr. Hegde. For me, it will be very interesting to say. I will find it very interesting to see how those many egos within the the current government will be accommodated. So you have Ajit Pawar, who comes with his own ambitions of becoming the chief minister, Eknath Shinde, who is already the chief minister, and you have Mr. Devendra Fadnavis, who has been the chief minister and obviously would want to be the chief minister again. So to me, it seems like you could have a problem at hand. There is a problem at hand as far as the NCP is concerned, but you guys could be having a problem of plenty and a problem at hand as well.
See, not at all, Shreya. You know, these are all mature people. They have administrative and organization skills, and they work for the organizations for the last 30, 35 years, all three of them. And so are all the MLAs who are very extremely matured, and they are grassroots people. They are not coming from Rajya Sabha or somewhere and, you know, being selected. And I tell you that these are focused people. They want to work for the people of Maharashtra. And Clyde was saying, no,
well, everyone wants to be prime minister and everyone wants to be chief minister.
No, that 9 people are very depressed.
No,
and they cannot become ministers. I think I don't know what he's talking.
Okay.
I don't really don't know what he's talking. There are still 18 ministries.
No, Shreya, I have to rebut.
Sir,
Shreya, I have to answer.
आज तो बोलने दीजिए ना NCP को. Yes, please. Mr. Hegde, आज तो बनता है. आज NCP को let them respond. Go ahead.
अजीत दादा के साथ चली गई.
आज तो बोलना बनता है ना उनका. बोलने दीजिए.
Shreya.
बोलिए. Yes, Slike, go ahead.
Funny, you know.
अभी Clyde भी जाने वाले.
I'm finding it very funny. Krishna.
Clyde, look at what he's saying. He's saying Clyde भी जाने वाले हैं.
I try and hold up my end of.
Krishna Hegde is saying even Clyde is going to go.
Oh, Krishna. I'll tell you. Okay, Krishna, let me tell you something about Krishna. See, I'll tell you what, Krishna is a friend of mine. And I'm going to try and hold my end of the deal, saying that I will not get personal. But let me tell you something. Krishna needs to introspect about himself. First of all, he was an ex-MLA of the Congress, and he knows a thing or two about keeping the flock together, because Congress could not keep him in their flock. So he moved out. Then he moved somewhere else. That could not keep the flock together. So Krishna knows a thing about jumping the flock. Okay, so I'm not going to get too personal about all things. I think Krishna needs to get personal, and let me tell you something. No, you don't need to think about me, Krishna. I'm not going anywhere. I don't know about you. You have jumped so many parties. I don't know you're going to stick around with Eknath Shinde also. So don't worry about me. I'm here. I'm with Mr. Sharad Pawar Saab. And if there is a problem,
knows that why I left the BJP.
You're welcome to join the NCP, because I think you'll have a problem in the Eknath Shinde camp. You want to come and join us because you don't have any. You're not corrupt. I know you personally, so you're not corrupt. So you're welcome to join us if you want. No, so you were worried about me. Therefore, I'm trying to give you some kind of semblance of sanity. That if you have a problem with the Eknath Shinde camp, it will come ahead.
Chalo, let's move on, Clyde. You wanted to intervene. Okay, both of you should have this conversation and offer each other posts in your party offline. Maybe online we can get back on track to the discussion. I just have 4 minutes.
So Mira, now case where
I know.
But you know, there's one thing that I have to say, Shreya, that the Honorable Prime Minister just the other day while speaking.
Shreya, let's go back to the discussion.
Yes, Clyde, we're going back to the discussion. I think Tessie.
Rather than personal, the Honorable Prime Minister the other day said that it is because of him, the Honorable Prime Minister, that all the corrupt people have come together. The words of the Prime Minister are ringing like music in my ears. All the corrupt people, from the Chakki pissowing Ajit Pawar ji to the in-jail Chhagan Bhujbal ji, against whom BJP complained in the Maharashtra Southern Ghotala and said he deserved to be in jail and opposed his bail. And the AG came, are today in the BJP as honorable members. So the Prime Minister is a man of his word. A lot of respect for the Prime Minister.
Clyde, go ahead.
BJP.
No, Shreya, I've been interjected so much. Please ask me what you want me to answer. I'll answer.
Okay, Clyde, the whole point being made is there's a problem in your house. You can't go around blaming everyone. And B, the Shiv Sena spokesperson is saying Clyde is looking depressed because everything is now out of his hand and out of the hands of Sharad Pawar. Should Mr. Sharad Pawar have handled this entire situation with Ajit Pawar a little better, Clyde, then?
See, Shreya, you've known me for many years. Do I look depressed to you from any angle? I'm not depressed at all. The point here is the depression is going to set into the Eknath Shinde camp and the leaders of BJP because they lost ministership. And, people can talk what they want to talk. But let me tell you one thing very clearly. Things have happened. We cannot deny it. We've faced some kind of a backlash. We've got a problem here. We'll solve it ourselves. Why are people worried? It's our problem. We'll solve it. We are not going to stop here. Things don't stop. We are going to continue. They want to do what they want to. I'm just trying to figure out, like the Honorable Prime Minister said a few days ago, said a group of corrupt people. I'm just trying to wonder how, like Tehseen said also, how the group of corrupt people now together, so-called corrupt, like they said, are going to coexist. The fun begins now for them. The fun begins in the Maharashtra government now with Ajit Pawar at the helm, with Devendra Fadnavis, with Eknath Shinde. These three people together, how they are going to coexist and cohabit. That's what we are waiting and watching. The fun. I wish them all the best, all three of them. Hope they don't fight. That's the whole thing.
Okay, we'll see. You know, my time is up, but I really want to go to Vaibhav Purandare. Vaibhav, you've heard everyone now. I'm fairly certain you haven't been bored because this has been interesting for me to hear. Go ahead. I'll leave the last comments to you.
So I've heard a lot about political corruption, political morality, and the politics of opportunism. And these are all political statements, and we don't need to take them seriously because, frankly, we all know that nobody is above board in the world of Indian politics. But I think we need to make an objective assessment of the situation here. And I think people have been calling Ajit Pawar all kinds of names, saying that he's a backstabber, that he defeats the candidates of his own alliance and all of that. Now, the question of political morality aside, the problem really is with the nature of the NCP here. What is the problem? Does the NCP have a defining color? No, it doesn't. The Shiv Sena, for example, has a defining color. That color is saffron. The NCP was born out of opposition to Sonia Gandhi's foreign origins. Okay. Subsequently, it tied up with Sonia Gandhi and her UPA, and Pawar became a minister in her government, agriculture minister. Okay. He joined an agricultural commission appointed by the Vajpayee government. He was almost on the verge of joining Vajpayee's ministry, okay, which is a very openly known secret in New Delhi and elsewhere as well. Okay. In 2014, Sharad Pawar openly offers support to BJP for formation of the government. In 2019, he admitted just the other day that he was indeed in negotiations with the BJP for formation of the government. So the NCP is a party which has no ideology and no ideological color. When that is the situation, how do you stop your MLAs from going to a party or a government which they feel is the right place to go to? And how do you speak with any kind of authority that we should not go here? Okay. On the one hand, you are negotiating with the BJP for formation of government. On the other hand, you go with Uddhav Thackeray and form the government. Once that government collapses, you write in your autobiography that Uddhav Thackeray went to Mantralaya only for a couple of days and was essentially working from home. So how?
Okay. Fair point. I think, Vaibhav, we've lost your connection, but a fair point there. Essentially, you're saying what my, one of my former bosses used to say, "Hammam mein sab nange hain." Essentially, that is what you're trying to say, that if it's in the DNA of the NCP to not have a color and for people to change loyalties very quickly, why blame Ajit Pawar? I have exactly 10 seconds.
NCP has only one ideology, and that is power. It has to be in power. So what Vaibhav is saying is exactly what I said earlier. It's even Mr. Pawar who does this. It's only playing the good cop, bad cop, and therefore it becomes a problem sometimes to control your flow. I have seen this happening, and it will continue to happen.
Right, so we'll leave it there. Balachandar Shirshak, thank you very much for being on the show. Clyde, thank you very much. You don't look depressed to me at all. Next time, do come with your guitar. Krishna ji, thank you very much. I gave you more than 5 minutes. Tehseen Poonawalla, thank you very much for joining us. And Vaibhav, always good to have you on the show. Thanks very much. With that, it's a wrap from